as far as the places are concerned, as far as the flats are concerned, it might be existing, but it might be existing both ways. It is not only a Hindu or a Muslim. If I don't get a place in a Muslim colony, it is equally objectionable. Then these celebrities should say both the sides. They should not accuse the majority and say that I'm a Muslim, that's why I'm not getting a flat. This is not,
Why is he hijacking
acceptable.
the issue? Nobody is. He is saying Imran Hashmi is married to a Hindu girl. He has a secular mindset. His mother is a Christian. I know that in Mumbai, where there are Christians saying, my daughter, who has a Hindu name, cannot get a flat because she stays in a Christian society. That's a reality. The issue is not Imran specific.
Mr. Pandit, the issue that we're trying to make here is not whether today maybe Imran has said I'm a Muslim and that's why I didn't get it. It's not a question of whether you're a Hindu or you're a Muslim or you're a Christian. The fact that we're seeing today is that religious discrimination, does that exist in Mumbai or not? That is the point that we're getting at.
Wasn't he discriminated against? Wasn't he thrown out from Kashmir? Wasn't he thrown out from Kashmir? Isn't that a fact?
Mr. Bhatt, okay, that's a larger reaction.
You're
okay,
talking about
we will turn this
but
topic.
Sir, you're talking about Bombay or you're talking about Kashmir? Let us clarify this.
You're talking about India.
You're talking about Bombay. You're talking about Kashmir.
It's a reality.
Mr. Bhatt, Mr. Pandit, let's turn to another topic here. We did check with another person from the film industry. Salman Khan has a different opinion on that whole issue. We're going to listen to him and discuss that in just a minute.
But I don't think it is about a Hindu-Muslim or anything. I think it's about the name of our film industry. Our film industry commands a certain amount of respect. I mean, as from what, is written by you guys.
Mr. Bhatt, what Salman essentially said was perhaps it's not the fact that he's a Hindu or a Muslim or it's religious identity, but the fact that he is a film star, that he's being discriminated upon. How do you react to that? Do you believe that that could be a reason? Because I know there are people in Mumbai who perceive that film stars have a bold lifestyle, they have odd working hours, and that's why they perhaps don't want them.
You're talking about to the 21st century, where to being a film star is now looked up at. It's not the regressive mid-50s of the last century. You have Mr. Prem Chopra staying in that building. You have Anil Dhawan Saab staying in that building. So let's not use that. I think Salman perhaps is not aware of the society which Imran was denied a certificate, but I request Ashok Pandit, with whom I have fought on various forums, to look at this issue beyond Imran. There was a channel which carried out an investigative, piece where there were ordinary people who were denied. They were denied flats because they belonged to the Muslim community. And I'm saying my daughter, who is Pooja Bhatt, cannot inherit the property from my wife, my first wife, because she's a Christian. So the issue is there. It's not Imran specific. Let us not reduce this. He's right when he says it's not. We're not talking about the majority community. Let him not imagine that Imran is taking a position.
All right, let's also get Imran into this. Imran, do you believe that perhaps it might have something to do with your on-screen image rather than your religion?
Allegation from their side was that it's my on-screen image. And then I asked them a question that did they ask Mr. Prem Chopra for a character certificate? I mean, his on-screen antics are much more colorful than mine.
All right, we are going to have much more ahead on the show. We are going to continue talking to all three of our panelists. But before we take a short break, here's Shabana Azmi talking about how she and her husband Javed Akhtar had a tough time finding a home. Stay with CNN IBN.
Democracy, how you treat the security of the minority must be a very important part of the success of a democracy. You can't only make token gestures and actually let them be in the state that they are, as the Rajinder Sachar committee report shows.
In fact, would you go a step further? Would you say that Muslims are in fact victims of discrimination, despite India's proud fame of being secular? They still face prejudice. I can't get a house
in Bombay. I wanted to buy a flat in Bombay, and it wasn't given to me because I was a Muslim. I've read the same thing about Seth. Now, I mean, if Javed Akhtar and Shabana Azmi cannot get a flat in Bombay because they are Muslims, what are we talking about?